Yeah, he said he had the best day. Hey, what was the door locked for?
Yeah, what's up with that?
I must have accidentally locked it.
Hey, bro. What's up, dude?
What's going on, my man?
Nothing. What's going on?
Yeah,
How you accidentally locked your door?
I don't know. I must have. When
Is locking your door an accident? Hey, buddy.
That's what I'm saying. Typically, if you lock your door, you do it on purpose.
Well,
Exactly my point. Whatever. I don't agree with you very often, but when I do, you make a good point.
I just locked my door by habit.
I'm just saying.
Well, habit would
That's
be a better
me.
word. Habit would be more believable than
no,
accident, but same thing, I guess.
sometimes I just. I don't know.
It's habit. Right, it's habit. That's it. No, I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
He rang the doorbell. I went there. I answered the door, and I locked it. I locked you out, man.
Oh, I know. I was there. I tried to come in, and the door was locked.
What's up?
What's going on?
So, hey, how you like the teams that won?
Football?
Yeah.
I'm happy with Cincinnati.
Oh, I love Cincinnati.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want them to. I want a new team. I'm actually rooting for their fans to
I was
experience.
rooting for the Bills.
Nice.
I was too.
I was
Yeah.
Bills too. I'm a big Josh Allen fan, but I actually want the Cincinnati fans to experience just that release and jubilation of
Even getting
finally.
there. Yeah.
No, getting there and losing sucks.
Do you
wanna
think they're
win.
gonna
Yeah, but it's better than not getting there at all.
No, I'd rather not get there.
So you think they're
No,
going to
you
beat
got
the Rams?
no.
No, the Rams are really good defense.
Yeah.
Because the way you were just talking was like,
No, actually, I really like Joe Burrow. I think he's good.
he looks like what? He's 15?
Yeah.
I mean, does he not look
What
like
is
he's
it,
15?
21, right? 22?
I like him a lot. Matthew Stafford's not proven though. I mean,
That's true.
Yeah, he
You know
won
what
his
I mean?
first playoff game this year.
Yeah, you're right. So he's not used to going very far. So
he's
it's like,
been to a multiple.
Yeah.
He came from the Lions for crying out loud.
Hey, I saw something funny today.
Stafford.
Two things funny today, actually. They said this is the closest Detroit's ever been to the Super Bowl because it's got Matt Stafford as a quarterback and Eminem playing at halftime. And then the other one I can't remember. I just lost it. Oh no! In the Washington football team, or the Commanders, have had just as many more name changes since the year 2000
Right.
than they've had playoff wins.
And that got spoiled last night by a news team in a helicopter.
oh, really?
And you saw into the building and it said Washington Commanders.
Oh, you're
Hey, hold on,
kidding.
wait a second. This is the first time I'm hearing this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's their name.
That's their name?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like
what a sucky name. Of all the names, that's the best thing.
Horrible.
Commander.
it sounds like come on, dude.
Yeah,
It's
I would do
like
something more like
it's like arena league.
like not in general, but you can make something along those lines. Like
Lingerie
The
league.
football team was better.
But Washington Generals?
no,
that what you're saying?
no, something
Well, that-
along
okay,
like the
The
military.
Washington what?
Generals. No, I wouldn't say that.
Let's just call what they really are.
That was the Harlem Globetrotter team, right?
That's the team.
Washington Generals,
that the Globetrotters always played.
Right, yeah,
Was
yeah.
it Washington?
Right. Yeah,
Was it?
right.
Yeah, they were green and gold.
Was it?
So what are you saying?
Damn, Weber with some
Right.
knowledge. Oh,
Sports ball.
Yeah.
Sport. I don't know. I don't know. Commanders. I don't know.
Neither do I. It doesn't flow.
I would do something like with being around DC or being something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't be the Patriots, obviously, because
Commander in Chief, maybe. Maybe that's why. Like Washington.
How about the Washington?
Maybe.
Right. I mean,
Washingtons.
Well, that's
The Washington
bad,
Georges?
and
that might be worse than
that was
Washington.
bad as
Commanders.
It was meant to be bad.
There's gotta
Right?
be-
Yeah.
There's gotta be
For the Washington Apples.
there's gotta be some other name that is better than Commanders.
the accents.
There's gotta, yeah, I mean there's
The Washington
gotta be,
accent. They locked my door.
I'd rather heard the Washington no name.
What?
I mean, football team was better. Legit. Like,
Yeah.
they should have left as is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Washington football
Yeah, I
team.
agree with that.
Yeah, totally.
How about the
uniform
Washington?
is black
They're
and
going to
gold.
finish fourth in the NFC East for the rest of their life. Redskins.
But the joke was they've had more name changes and they've had playoff wins in the last
Oh, man.
2000, last 22 years. So that was a good joke. The two jokes I heard today about football, both I thought were funny. Also, none of this funny as you locking your door.
Wow.
We were coming over. This seems weird. Funny. Not funny haha, like funny weird.
well, let it go, huh?
What am I also over
Yeah, I just yeah, let it go.
Let it go.
Build your ice castle there.
But no,
You're like the ice princess. It's perfect.
I'm sure that's not the first time I've locked my door when you came over.
No, I just see it's odd that you locked your door when you and Weber just being in here hanging out.
he rang the doorbell. I usually don't have to answer the door.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
So I think what happened
was
is
like
I
near
opened
the door,
and I think
man.
I just turned it. I think.
Obviously.
Obviously. Or maybe I didn't. Did you turn? Did you?
Tom,
I think you locked it, Larry, but yes,
said actually,
usually
sometimes
I just walk in,
Yeah.
so like you're
very quick
not
to
near
say
the door.
I accidentally locked
He
it.
was
You were
near the
right, I
door.
accidentally locked it. Like right
Well,
away.
that's the only thing I could think of is maybe when
Well,
I
you know how
opened
many
it,
times I
I
do
just turned
things
it.
by habit?
Right.
By not even realize I'm
Yeah,
doing it, and
yeah,
I
I
come
have
back
it.
and I'm like, oh, I did that already. Like, it just...
Like the one time I locked my car door and closed it, and my keys were still inside.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Well,
that's not good practice.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah,
And I have no spare, so it was like, yeah.
Yes.
I had to get a piece of wire, and it was like one of the hottest days of the year. Like, I mean, yeah, I had sweat pouring down my head.
In your
and,
driveway, at least?
and my car was running.
Oh, I did that before.
Oh no, it wasn't
If you
running.
do that,
no,
like-
no,
like
excuse
a-
me, it wasn't running. It wasn't running. It wasn't running. It
That's
wasn't
embarrassing.
running.
Oh,
It wasn't
yeah.
running. My keys were on my seat. I went in there to pop my hood to my car.
Gotcha.
And I put the keys there, locked the door, shut it, go over. I think I was checking my will, checked my will, and then I closed it. I'm like,
Oh,
did
damn.
I leave my keys in the car? I'm like, and I go over and I'm like, son of a. And so, you know,
You're just mad at yourself.
I'm YouTubing it up, like, because I knew I don't have a spare key to it, so I'm YouTubing like,
Oh,
how
this
do
is
you,
recently.
how do you get into the car? This was
Yeah,
like,
that car.
well, I don't know if it was last summer or the summer
That's
before.
funny.
And I'm like, how do you get in there? And I'm like, I got to go in through the top, because the window you can't get anything
Yeah,
around the
AAA?
window. Yeah.
Just call them up.
Ah,
Put a little
look,
bladder
then
in
I
there.
got- no,
Pump it up.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because I saw
What do
it
they
on
do?
They get a little. They put a little bladder in there. They put,
Yeah.
put like a
Yeah, they just pump it up, and
I
then
just
they,
wanted you to do that again.
yeah. So anyway, so I'm watching it, the videos, and I'm like, all right, so you can go in through there. So I'm like, all right, so I get a towel and a screwdriver, and I pry it
Just break the
open.
window.
No, I pry my frame,
Oh, gotcha.
my door out, and leave a gap there so I can get a piece of wire in there. Problem is, I can't see the thing to pull from here, right? So I'd have Diana stand on the other side and say, "Where am I? Where am I?" It's like little left, my left, or your left, because she's facing the other way. I'm like,
Where's Tom at this time?
I'm probably sleeping. It was early.
Yeah, probably.
It was early, but it was. I'm telling you, it was like 97.
That's
like,
awesome.
that was-
Oh
it was
my
ridiculous.
God! Yeah.
So
I
you
had
guys
sweat
stay
going
locked
out.
doors all the time. That's cool.
Oh.
And then finally,
Yeah. See.
I got it, and she goes, "You got it, you got it," and I pulled it, and I was like, "Whew."
It's a good feeling. I did it once. I was cutting school. I was at Anderson's. I used to pull my keys out of my ignition, leave the car running.
For sandwich?
Yeah, probably. And I just pull it out and leave the car running. So I locked the doors, and it was cold, let it run. And I put it left a minute and locked the door, and it was running.
Oh.
And I was then nobody was home because they were all at work or school. I was at home, like sick at home.
Right.
So I had some dude. I guess I picked him on the side of the road, but it was like cold.
Right.
It was so cold that my car running when I went there.
Oh.
It was that cold.
I did that before with the same car. I had it running down when I was getting the mail. And so I went out and I locked the door, but I had a spare key then.
That makes it easy.
I haven't seen my spare key since John Haggerty did our Slappy Guy skit with us where he drove my car. And he had my spare
Probably
key.
still has it.
I never got it. I've never seen it since. So I have no spare key.
That's the worst. You can get one made probably. Is yours encrypted?
I tried to get it, at Lowe's where they have the key thing, and it won't do. It won't
Might
do
be
that
encrypted.
side.
I wonder how many
You have to
keys you have
do
in
it
your front door.
dealership only, right? Right?
It depends if they have it encrypted.
Yeah. Yeah. Certain keys.
So you just lock the door by accident.
Oh, obviously. Obviously, I have a habit of locking the door. I
I'm
don't
saying
know.
it's never locked when we come over here.
Maybe it was Tom.
Tom already said it wasn't him.
Maybe it was me.
Oh, is that what your question was? I genuinely didn't even hear the question.
I said, "Did you lock
Why
the?"
would you
I
like
said, "Maybe you
How would
did."
you not know if you
I don't know. I'm just
That's suspicious to me.
saying.
Why would you
like,
say
I
maybe
have a
you did?
habit to lock doors when I close them. I mean, it's
You have a habit of
just.
locking
I don't
doors
think you did because
Yeah.
I think I closed the
No,
door. You
of
came
course
in.
You
Yeah.
didn't do it. That seems the oddest thing ever to
Who
me.
cares?
I'm just saying. That's my
Like-
point. Who cares who locked it?
Well, I just seem suspicious. Like maybe you guys were talking about me and you knew we were coming over. so
Oh
you
yeah,
locked the door.
Joe. We locked the door just to specifically talk about you.
Well, I mean, well, remember, Mr. Genius, he's locked the door before when we specifically talked about you. So I'm just saying, like, why was a big shocker.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on, Joe. Don't
And
try
I'm
to
not
start
mad
some
about
kind
it
of
then.
crap.
Right, yeah.
He's trying to start
I'm
something.
not mad.
did.
Just don't
I'm not
deny
mad about it.
I'm not saying I'm mad about it. He's denying it. It just seems.
Hey Larry, watch out next time I come in.
I don't think you guys
and your
are like-
door is locked.
I don't
I'm
think-
gonna be really
I
suspicious.
think you guys are talking crap about me.
You're talking
It
about
just
me.
seems odd to me.
You seem like you're awful paranoid.
Yeah, man. Wow.
Well, why wouldn't Kevin be like, well, you were to talk about me? Like, I mean,
Yeah, they said talking
about Kevin.
You just never know.
it literally makes no sense.
The climate that we're in, you never
Dude,
know.
come on.
I talk about me when I'm not here.
That's actually pretty funny, dude. That's
What?
good one, dude.
I don't get it.
It was just making light of the whole
No, I
situation.
don't get that part of it.
You're really getting ball hurt?
No,
Butt hurt?
no.
Whatever you want to call it.
No, I'm not. I'm not upset about it. I just think it's suspicious.
Joe, you're absolutely ridiculous. I mean, to think that we are, that's all we have better to do is
It's always me that's ridiculous. I'm not trying to be. I just think in the climate that we're in, it's.
What, are you leaving?
You never know. I just feel bad. No, wait, come on.
Oh.
Don't make it out like I'm super upset. I'm not. Do I seem mad? I'm not mad. I just think it's suspicious. That's all. I'm a little have suspicions.
A little. Okay.
For a locked door, though, I mean, there's more things to be suspicious about.
Don't lock the bathroom door or else I'm going to think
Yeah.
you're playing with yourself without me.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, guys.